All right, so we're heading to Devils Tower, and we're going to stay at the KOA Campground on the edge of Devils Tower.
And we'll bring you along.
All right, we're at the Devils Tower Black Hills KOA.
And we'll give you a tour, and make sure to stay tuned at the end of our video for our review. I am so excited. I cannot believe this is the view from our campsite. Even over here it's pretty. Back there's the Belfouche River, these pretty red rocks and trees and all this landscaping that they've done. And then right there's Devils Tower. I just can't believe it. It is so cool.
Right. So our pull-in spot, you can see how much room we had. Site 85. So if you're looking for a site like this one, pick 85. Tons of grass. So the kids loved playing back there. They thought that was fantastic. And then right over there, right off of our site, is the showers and the bathrooms as well. And then of course, if you have kids, you got the playground right there. I'll tell you, one of the coolest features here that some people will appreciate is if you look down here, so we've got the sewer hookups, the water hookups, everything right there. So something to keep in mind, a lot of them are kind of the same way. When you look at them, it's all together, which is nice. I mean, a lot of places we've been at, you got water way down in the front of the camper, you got power at the front of the camper, and then you got sewer at the back. So this has it all in one area. See up in front of us there, our truck actually fit as well. So what we did is when we came back, we just parked behind the camper and still had room back here as well. So it's definitely a long site. Site 85. Don't forget about this one. Inside our nice cool camper right now, but I am going to show you site 85, walking out your camper door, what it's going to look like. How about them apples? Site 85, right over there. We got our showers. There, your closest RV parking spot is 91, at least from your view, and that's right there.
Guess you'd like to see the big tamale, huh?
Turn to the left, and wowza, we have got Devils Tower, ladies and gentlemen. And that is our view. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Right here.
Right here.
And then you'll have, and then next you'll have to
There
do
you go.
These? Pictures of these?
Are they of cars?
Yeah. Ready.
All right, I got to tell you, I'm so excited about this KOA. This thing is awesome. And if you've watched our channel at all or watched any of the other reviews that we do on KOAs or campgrounds, you'll know that I love to walk around and just kind of do a walk around, basically, of the campground, the pull-in area, because that's always a big deal to me. I mean, when we go to a campground, I want to make sure you can pull in. I don't like having to worry about where we're going to park the trailer. You know, is the trailer going to be sticking out? I mean, that kind of stuff is just anxiety for me. So I love that, you know, this place is awesome to pull in. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to walk around and give you a tour here real quick and just kind of show you the amenities, and I'm going to show you where you pull in, and I'm just going to give you some pointers on what you should do when you come here. So this is awesome. So check this out here. So like I mentioned, here is the check-in station on this little, I call it a little house. I guess you could call it a booth. But you'll see where it says registration. You know what's at the campground here. Ranch hay ride. So pretty cool, pretty easy. And then right over here, This is the main office. And before you get to the main office, right behind that is their pool. And I'm thinking they're building another pool here as well. It was dug out back in the campground. So maybe I can get some video of that. But they got a pretty nice, good-sized pool over there. Not too shabby. Kids are having fun. And then this place looks pretty awesome here. They have, of course, your ice you can buy right there. And then right down here, you got a gift shop and a little restaurant. And then right back here are the nice ladies that check you out or check you in as well. Alright, so this is the second part of the gift shop. Same thing, still some extra items here. Right back there is going to be their restaurant, which serves some really good food. We ate there last night and it was good. Salads, burgers, kind of is mostly what it is, but some chicken strips, onion rings. Now the other thing I like about this is you've got all sorts of drinks and beverages here as well. Gift shop back to the restaurant here. They serve milkshakes and ice cream. And then right in here is their restaurant. And so it's a nice little restaurant here, hooked right onto the KOA, which is pretty sweet. Now, when you think of alien movies, you'll think of Devils Tower because Close Encounters of the Third Kind was filmed here, and also a newer movie called Paul.
What have you done to him? I didn't do anything to him. He fainted.
Was filmed some here as well. So what they do here, it's kind of a tradition at this KOA, is they play Close Encounters of the Third Kind every night. And right through this door over here outside, you'll see some chairs set up. And there's a big screen that comes out of that like little box there. And that's where they play the movie. So what I'm doing is I'm heading through the restaurant. And I'm popping right out here where they show the movie every night. Heading to the movie. There he is. Mallory. Woo! Elijah. Yep. You excited for the movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember what we're watching?
No.
No?
You're kidding me.
Encounters of the Third Kind. Isaac. Are you excited, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know what movie we're watching?
Yeah.
What are we watching?
I don't know.
Okay. It's Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's gonna be awesome, huh? Yeah. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get some ice cream.
Yeah.
We're gonna rock this movie,
I'm
this
as
outdoor
excited
movie.
about ice cream as I am for the movie.
I know, exactly. So we are getting ready for the movie. And right behind me, the chairs are filling in. Movie screen is gonna be opening up here. Movie's starting at 8 o'clock. So definitely keep that in mind. Somebody told us 9, but it is 8 o'clock. So. Everybody's got their ice cream. Elijah, how's it going, buddy? Nice, looks good. Let's check out Isaac here. What do you got? Wow, what kind? Cotton candy, is it yummy? What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Yeah. You're gonna watch a movie, huh? Does Mommy like her milkshake?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Good.
What kind of milkshake we get?
French vanilla.
French vanilla, nice.
Isaac likes it too.
Yeah. I got cookies and cream.
Now, for 36.55.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a flying saucer.
That's the one I saw.
So what we did when we came in is we went to the right. But as you pull in to the left here, you've got the playground. And Isaac calls this the playground with the yellow slide. And then up further, we've got another playground that's pretty close to our campground as well. But easy pull in, not any sharp turns. You can see we got some big rigs in here that pulled in. And then I'll also show some view from above as well. That way you can kind of see how the park is laid out here. So as you pull in and you take the turn I showed you, you are going to come back here. And this is where you'll come to the tent and cabin areas. So you can see back there, you have the cabins. Cabins are really spread out too. That's nice. Lots of room for parking. And these tent sites are nice. They're level. You know, it doesn't look like you're setting up a tent in a dirt pile with rocks somewhere. But so if you're tenting it, not a bad place. So I couldn't finish this tour without showing you the sweet teepees I was bragging about. So I'm gonna walk over and give you just a view of the teepees, show you how big they are. So, and if you stay in a teepee from watching this video, I want you to make sure you leave us a comment because I want to hear about it. We've never stayed in a teepee before. The teepees are pretty sweet. So if you ever want to try to stay in a teepee, this would be a cool place because they're big and cool looking, painted cool colors. So if you like the idea of a teepee, give it a shot.
We come.
It's newly refurbished.
All right, so here we go. Teepee Park. Let's see how big these things are. Pretty sweet. And still right off of the river. All right, yes, I was able to find an empty teepee so I could show people what it looked like here. So, kind of cool. They give you a couple little cots. Nice bed. It's pretty big, actually. But definitely somebody stay in a teepee. All right, and right across the street from the KOA, you have got the Devils Tower Trading Post. And if you want souvenirs, don't forget to check this place out.
Unfortunately, the closest thing that Elijah found to finding a real alien, well, not real, was stuffed animals. Dang it.
Right. So I wanted to come back here for the bikers that are passing through. Maybe you're going to Sturgis. All right, so I got to tell you, this Devils Tower Black Hills KOA, as it's called, this place is awesome.
Yeah, I did not know what to expect. I mean, it's just a KOA basically kind of at the base of Devils Tower, and I thought, oh, it's just going to be a smaller campground, just somewhere for people to stay so that they can be close to Devils Tower, and it has way exceeded my expectations.
Oh yeah, it's, I mean, the size of it, and
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
yeah, the trees everywhere. I mean, you know, there's some KOAs that are of course more, you know, upgraded than other ones, right? But I mean, this one really surprised me. When we pulled in, I'm going, oh my gosh, this is right here next to Devils Tower.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And there's just so many things on the KOA too. Like they have a gift shop. It's actually a pretty nice little gift shop. They have like a full restaurant that serves a full menu for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we actually ate there last night, and I have to say it was pretty good.
It was good, and it's amazing. It's just right here, right off the gift shop. And
yeah, when I heard a restaurant off the gift shop, I was thinking some tiny little thing, and there was actually quite a bit of seating in it. They even had like a little ice cream shop, so we got milkshakes.
And they had fudge.
Yeah.
So definitely try out their fudge. They sell fudge here. I'm guessing it's somebody local, maybe homemade fudge or something, but it's pretty popular. They advertise it.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. And then every single night they show
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah. And the reason why they do that is because that movie was filmed here at Devils Tower. So that's kind of like their claim to fame.
Yes. So every single night they got a cool little setup, which we'll show, but set up chairs, they got a TV screen, and people just, you can bring your own chair and you just sit down and watch this movie every night, or I guess as many times somebody wants to watch it.
And they do have a pool. It's not huge, it's just a small pool, but hey, it's still a pool. And they actually had a couple little playgrounds. They had a bigger size playground towards the front of the campground, and then a smaller size playground towards the back of the playground. So that was way convenient for the boys.
Absolutely. And they got little showers here.
A few little bath stations.
Yeah, a few little bath stations, and some bathrooms, and the roads are big as well. So when you're pulling in, you know, it's not some kind of tight thing. If you notice from some of our other videos with other KOA, some of them are a little bit tighter than others. This is actually pretty spread out, so you're you're not right next to your neighbor, which is cool.
Yeah, and I agree. And they have a few cabins. It looked like they had one cabin that was a little bit bigger, like a deluxe cabin, I think they call it. And then there's the other smaller, they're probably like one room cabin, but there's several of them. But they're pretty cool because they actually back up to the Belle Fourche River. So that's pretty awesome, kind of having that right behind your cabin. And there's these beautiful red rocks right behind the Belle Fourche River, so you have that view. They even have TeePees. You can stay in TeePees, so that was pretty cool. I thought that was cool. They look cool.
Yeah, they look cool.
And
they're pretty big too.
There's tons of tent sites, and honestly, most of the campgrounds that we go, there's maybe one or two people using tent sites. They're just not utilized that often, but surprisingly, tons of people had tents here. So those are actually utilized quite a lot. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I really was too, because I mean, there's just so many people that are probably just coming through here to see Devils Tower, and
that's another thing I was kind of surprised too, is how many people there are. I did not realize how many people visit Devils Tower every day. There's actually, like, when we were trying to get into the KOA, it was just backed up. Wow, I didn't realize it had this many people coming to it.
Yeah, pretty amazing. You know, and I got to tell you, it's a big thing to me is always when you pull in, if you have the room to pull in, that's a cool thing. So I will tell you, when you're coming up on Devils Tower and the KOA campground, make sure you take the first right in. So it's going to be into the little dirt parking area. Reason being is you don't want to take the second one. There was somebody that tried to do that. They took the second right into the campground, and it's where the intersection was, and this thing backed up. This big rig backed up a ton.
And now, the reason why people stay at this KOA is because they want to be close to Devils Tower. So you're thinking, well, can we actually see Devils Tower from our campsite? Well, we're sitting at our campsite right now.
Right
there. And there's Devils Tower.
There it is.
Literally right there. It's so cool because it's so high up on this mountain that we walked all around the campground last night, and every single site had a view of Devils Tower, which is amazing. And I was so impressed when we first got here and we pulled in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's hard to describe from pictures. From pictures, it's kind of like, oh, okay. But when you get here, just the scope of it and how big it is, it's like, wow, that is impressive. Even
it's very
our son,
awe-inspiring.
that is 12 and not a lot impressed as a 12-year-old, even he was like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
so,
which is a big deal for him. I mean, that means he's like really cheering on the inside.
Yeah, right. And so just the reason why you come here is for Devils Tower, and you will not be disappointed. You're gonna love the view from wherever you're at.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for watching our video.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is the end of the video. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more great content that is ready to come. Peace out.